Now let's get back to our police state, because that's what's happening. Let's get back to our police state. So civil rights group, Obama already has this massive database that he produced without any affirmative consent from the United States Congress, without any affirmative statutory basis. Secretly, they've been building this over the years. And now they have it. And they have information on you, and I'm sure the Red Chinese will get it too, because apparently they know how to hack and we don't know how to stop them. They have your health care information, ladies and gentlemen. They have your income information, ladies and gentlemen. They have information about your personal life. How many kids you have. Maybe you don't have any, whether you've been divorced or not. They know where you live. They're mapping it all out. They know what business you're in or where you work. They know what your mortgage is. Your federal government. And they're mapping it out based on race. If this isn't fascistic, I don't know what is. If this isn't police state, I don't know what is. And then they're going to tell every little planning commission, every board of commissioners, every local mayor, board of supervisors, you damn well better change your zoning. In essence, as I keep saying, Obama's nationalized our police departments. He's now nationalized your local governments. They've already nationalized local school systems. So civil rights groups will have access to this HUD sophisticated mapping software. They're going to participate in city plans to re-engineer neighborhoods under new community outreach requirements. Quote, by opening this data to everybody, everyone in a community can weigh in, Obama said. This is where he's going to unleash his leftist community activist. Because remember, Obama is not a community organizer. He is a community disorganizer. If you want affordable housing nearby, you'll have the data you need to make your case, Obama said. Meanwhile, the Federal Housing Finance Agency, headed by former Congressional Black Caucus leader Mel Watt, is building its own database for racially balancing home loans. The so-called National Mortgage Database Project will compile 16 years of lending data broken down by race and hold everything from individual credit scores and employment records. Yours, and yours. Mortgage contracts won't be the only financial records vacuumed up by the database. According to federal documents, the repository will include all lines of credit, from credit cards to student loans to car loans. Anything reported to credit bureaus. Your federal government has a database on you that you're not going to believe. This is even more information than the IRS collects. The FHFA will also pry into your personal assets and debts, and whether you have any bankruptcies. The agency even wants to know the square footage and lot size of your home, as well as your interest rate. This federal agency will share the information with Obama's brainchild, the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. By the way, this was a creation under Dodd-Frank, and it is the most anti-democratic bureau probably on the face of the earth. And it acts like a civil rights agency, aggressively investigating lenders for racial bias. Now keep in mind, if they don't have racial bias, it doesn't matter. It's now a statistics game. The FHFA has offered no clear explanation as to why the government wants to sweep up so much sensitive information on Americans, other than stating it's for research and policy making. But the director, Richard Cordray, of this CFPB, was more forthcoming. He explained in a recent talk to the radical California-based Green Lining Institute, quote, we will be better able to identify possible discriminatory lending patterns. I am telling you that Marxism is on the move. I have called this man a Marxist, even when others mocked me, told me not to do it, maybe a socialist. No, he is a Marxist. He's an Alinskyite. Alinsky wasn't a socialist, he was a Marxist. And he's even more than a Marxist, he's a racialist. This is all based on income, and it's also all based on race. CFPB is separately amassing Another database to monitor ordinary citizens' credit card transactions. It hopes to vacuum up some 900 million credit card accounts, all sorted by race, representing roughly 85% of the U.S. credit card market. Why? To sniff out disparities in interest rates, charge-offs, and collections. Police state, police state, police state.